Hey, what's up, Scott Balkan here with Imagination Creation Films, and today we're talking about the one simple trick, the one thing, the thing that I can guarantee you will make you a better filmmaker. So hey, I am back, and we're going to get back on these videos, get back to you and the community and teaching and learning and sharing and caring and anything else that rhymes with earring. I want to talk about this one thing. And this one thing has been one of the most eye-opening, one of the most uplifting, one of the most creative, inspiring, one of the most important things that I have been going to as a filmmaker. It's an event, and I mention it every year, but this year I really want you to understand what it is. It's called Masters in Motion, and it's put on by two wonderful people, John and Christina. They work their rear ends off putting this event on every year, and every year they seem to up that bar just a little bit more. But what is this event? This Masters in Motion, what is it? Well, it's a 3.5 day event in Austin, Texas in December. And this year it is in, I'm going to get my date right because sure would stink if I didn't. But, you know, that's what, yeah, here we go. It's December 8th through the 11th. And obviously I'm not on teleprompter. It is a really cool event that, you know, it gets you going. I'm just pulling up the speakers here. It is such a motivational, such a networking, such a inspirational event. It's really hard to put into words. But here's how it works. The first day is Sunday night, and it's just a mixer. It's you and up to about 120-ish people, because this is a very small, by intention, very small event. And it makes it very, very exclusive. Not exclusive isn't hard to get, just exclusive in that you're not fighting for 1,000 people to talk to somebody. You walk right up and talk to somebody. But you're at this event with 120-ish people that are very similar to you. They're editors, they're filmmakers, they're writers, they're DPs, they're directors, they're sound recorders. They're all facets of the filmmaking universe. And they just want to work with and talk with other people that are similar to them and get guidance and inspiration and learn things from people who are truly masters in this universe of filmmaking. And so Sunday is a mixer, and then we all got to go out and just, you know, drink a few adult beverages and just chit chat, get to know one another. And then Monday starts the big event, and they rent out the entire Alamo Draft House in Austin downtown, and you sit not packed. You're not elbow to elbow in this theater. You're in a theater. You got some room. You can take notes. It's massive but small, and it's very intimate, but it's gigantic in its presentation. So you get these speakers that go up and they give presentations, and they're not just canned presentations. They are very interactive. So they ask questions, they answer questions, they talk about what's on the screen, and this is exclusive stuff. A lot of the stuff has NDAs behind it, where you can't maybe not take a picture because of what's on the screen. It is so exclusive that they can't afford it to be out. And that's happened where they said every phone has to be turned off in order to present it. And what they presented was mind-blowing, because you got to see the very, very top echelon of cinema out there behind the scenes and how they're doing things. So the some of the speakers that we have this year, Joy McMillan, Academy Award winning editor from Moonlight, and If Beale Street Could Talk. We've got the cinematographer from the Last Black Man in San Francisco and Euphoria, cinematographer from Hereditary. Hello, it's kind of a little awesome. We've got the writer from Ralph Breaks the Internet and Moana. We've got Philip Yeomans from Burning Cane, cinematographer director for Manchester by the Sea. Carmen Cabana, she did Narcos, High Fidelity. She's the cinematographer. She's amazing. Byron Smith, the editor from House of Cards, Mindhunter, True Detective, and there's more. There's more that come out. And in a little bit, after I go through the schedule, I'm going to just list off some of the previous people that I've had the pleasure of not just talking with and interacting with, but afterwards sitting down and drinking beer and just chit-chatting. It's amazing. So Monday is a kind of a scheduled out presentations up on the big screen. And then we go out that evening and we all sit around and talk and drink adult beverages if that's your choosing, or have coffee with, the DP of Jurassic Park. That's happened. It's kind of an amazing thing. Then we meet up again the next morning, Tuesday, and this is a breakout session where you have individual presentations, physical, hands-on presentations, and interactive presentations by some of these DPs, editors. We have had DITs. We've had I'm going completely blank on this. We've had so many that give these presentations, and you do this kind of in a lab format where there's 3 or 4 of these, and they break you up into groups of like 15 or maybe 25 or somewhere around there, and then you just kind of circular through there. And then we go out again for drinks and chit-chat. And this can go on till 11, 12 o'clock at night. It's just a blast. Then Wednesday, we go back to the theater, and we have more presentations and more interaction. And then there's a blowout party at the end of that. They rent out the whole top floor of a bar, and we just have a blast. And you are with friends. You will make so many friends. You'll bond and connect and understand what these truly professional people and peers, what they do and what they go through. And it is such what I call it a kick in the seat every December. And I've been going to this, I think this is my 5th year now. And it's a kick in the seat for your ego, for your ego, I guess your ego, your drive and your creativity. It's unlike anything ever. It's an amazing event, and it does cost money, and it's $900, and it's worth twice that. If you are interested in this event, I highly suggest that you go to shooteditlearn.com and register quickly, seriously quickly, because they sell out every year. And it always happens, like right at the last minute, boom, they sell out. And I am not paid, sponsored in any way by John and Christina. I love them to death. They are amazing couple of just average American or international entrepreneurial filmmaker, creative, just awesome people. I don't know how to describe them other than they're just awesome. And they put this event on every year, and it's amazing. Let's go through who's been there in the past. We had Larry Fong. That was last year, from Super 8, 300, Watchmen. Yeah, kind of a little bit of thing. There was that whole Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. He might have done that. Yeah. Mauro Fiore, Dark Phoenix, Magnificent Seven, Avatar. Dean Kundi, Jurassic Park. Wally Pfister, Inception, The Dark Knight. Michael Slovis from Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Robert McClanahan, Douglas Milsome from Full Metal Jacket. I mean, that was a really cool presentation to get to see from behind the scenes and how all of that worked. Matthew Jensen, Tak Fujimoto, Shane Hurlbut, Greg Middleton from Game of Thrones. Let's see here. Jesse Nixon Lopez, the writer from Stranger Things. Stephen Maroney from The Revenant. He's an editor, and he was pretty phenomenal. Carmen Cabana, she was previous, and she's coming back. That is awesome. Stephen Campbell from The Walking Dead. Bonnie Curtis from Saving Private Ryan. James Planette from E.T., Braveheart. The Artist, Oceans 11, 12, 13. It just goes on. We had the Daniels brothers. That was kind of amazing. Let's see here. It just goes on and on and on and on. We had the editor from Breaking Bad, Skip McDonald. Also the editor from Fargo. It goes on and on and on. Every year they seem to outdo themselves, just bringing in more and more amazing guests. And I just can't speak of it enough. And I know this seems like a giant commercial, but it's not. This is me telling you, if you are a filmmaker and you want to elevate your game in any way, writing, directing, editing, shooting, lighting, all of it, this event will take you to that next level. It is truly amazing. I don't get any kickbacks from it. Don't in any way think, shape, or form this is sponsored in any way. I just love these people. I love this event. I can't believe that the first time I heard of it, I was actually headed to Disney World and I couldn't go. I'd booked all that trip. I was so heartbroken because I'd never heard of this event. And when I did, I was like, oh my God, I wanted to go see that so badly. Plus, I mean, as a bonus, I'll be there. So, I mean, you get to hang out with me. Well, I mean, go for the other people. I'm nobody. But honestly, it truly is something for you to think about. So, shooteditlearn.com. It's Masters in Motion 2019. There'll be another one in 2020 if you can't make it this year, but it is a great way to spend a few days in December. As always, if you have any questions or comments, do feel free to put them in the comment section down below. I do try to read and respond to each and every one, even if it's just to say thank you. I do have a Patreon if you wish to support me that way, or a PayPal. Please, use my Amazon links, anything to just help out just a little bit. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Also, click the alert bell and make sure you turn on all notifications. That way you're going to know when I'm live streaming, when I upload a video, because you want to know, right? And give it a thumbs up if you like it. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. It's okay. We can still be friends. And as always, as I like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions.